guys all owe me for IHOP. Hit that cash out. All right, so number one, moving on to number two, but you guys are all number ones in my eyes. Another amazing student that I had the pleasure of working with for all 4 years. Very special to me. Doubted herself quite a bit, but this is the engine that could, and she was amazing at everything that she's done. This is the person, the salutatorian, with the second highest average in the high school climate justice. The average is 97.81.
Across the stage. It's about every step it took us to get here. The late night study sessions, moments of self-doubt, random group chats that turned into friendships, and countless times we said, I can't wait to graduate. Well, guess what? We're finally here. Let me take you back to my first day of pre-K. Now picture this, tiny me with a backpack twice my size, bawling my eyes out while holding onto my dad's hand. And what does that man do? He looks me in the eyes and says, you're strong, you got this, leaving me there crying. And from that point on, I knew two things. Never trust a parent who says you got this before leaving you with strangers. And two, I survived with that belief, that unwavering faith came from my dad, who always taught me to be the light in every room because he saw greatness in me before I could. Well, my mom has always been my emotional support, my rock, the one who quietly sacrificed, stayed strong when I couldn't, and continuously inspired me to be independent. And then there's my brother, who always pushed me to keep going even when I was annoyed, which, let's be honest, it was 99% of the time. So before I go any further, I want to dedicate this first part of my speech to them because I know I wouldn't be here without them. Thank you for your patience, for constantly pushing us, for teaching us lessons that went far beyond the textbook. You didn't just prepare us for exams, you prepared us for life. You were more than the educators, you were mentors and sometimes even our unofficial therapists. Now, my fellow graduates, here we are. It still doesn't feel real, does it? Like we were just freshmen wandering the halls, confused and lost. And now, here we are. Older, stronger, and maybe even a little wiser. But let's be real, these past 4 years haven't been easy at all. Junior year itself nearly took me out, between all the tests, the pressure of maintaining GPA, and trying to figure out what the hell I wanted to do after high school. And don't even get me started on the teachers who assign essays and projects right before the marking period ends. Mr. Miller. We all had moments where we struggled and felt like giving up, but we got through it all together. And that brings me to what I believe was the most important part of this journey, connection. Some of the best memories weren't what we learned in class. They were about who we learned it with. Like the time where Mr. E licked his shoes sophomore year. Or Jay Miller randomly breaking into song mid-lesson like he's auditioning for Broadway. Or Mr. Lee chasing after kids who tried to sneak out of class 2 minutes before the bell. But beyond all the laughs and the chaos and the TikToks we served with the league, high school gave me something way more precious, friendships. The kind that grew stronger during group projects, overnight trips, and long bus rides, where we bonded over late night talks about life. The kind of friends who motivated you to keep going, who knew when to joke and when to listen, who constantly reminded you that you're not alone. Those are the friendships that shaped me into who I am today. And from here, no matter where we go, I know these bonds will always be a part of who I am. Okay, now I want to give a special shout out to Mr. Williams. I don't know if he's here, but he is. Okay. Woo! say. But you just laughed and let me complain for 20 minutes straight and then calmly tell me to take one step at a time. You never let me quit. You believed in me and in every student who walked through the door. That belief and that calm in the chaos is something I will carry with me for the rest of my life. And finally, to the class of 2025, we did it. As we move on to the next chapter of our lives, let's remember this is not the end, the beginning of something. Let's carry with us the lessons, the friendships, and the laughter. Let's continue to stand out, to support one another, and to grow wherever we go next. And to the little girl at the gate on her first day of school, crying and scared, look at you now. You did it, and we did it. Congratulations, class of 2025.
Another round of applause for Fariza Karim. That story about the garbage can, that might have happened. I want to see the footage.